You can find videos on how to take anything apart, but when it comes to putting them back together, you're on your own. We're going to rebuild this Nintendo Wii together, starting by reapplying new thermal paste. I am no expert, but I will be, and the only way is practice. Place the heatsink on top and apply a little bit of pressure to disperse the thermal paste. Place the motherboard in the back of the shell and adjust until it all snaps in place. Once aligned, rescrew the 4 screws into the heatsink. This part's a little tedious. Carefully pull through that ribbon cable in that plug. Once it's through, make sure everything is adjusted. Then you're going to resecure the 2 screws on this side, and then the one on this side. Then reattach this black plastic piece and you should feel it snap in. Then this black plastic piece, and you secure those together with a screw here and a screw there. Plug that fan back in and secure it right here with the screw. Once this piece is reapplied, attach both screws. You might want to pause and zoom in here. There are 4 screws to resecure before moving on. Those 2 in the middle, 1 on the left, 1 on the bottom. And you can see resecuring this black plastic piece, it's going to cover that screw on the left. To reattach the disk drive, flip this piece up gently. Make sure this cable is secure. Then on the tab we just lifted, you're going to stick the ribbon cable in until that black line is covered and closed. It's hard to get a good visual of this, but it was another cable I had to secure using tweezers underneath. Here I'm just tucking and redirecting the wires so that they're not in the way. Push the disk drive down and it should snap right in. These screws were easy to remember. They look different from all the others. There's 2 of these for the top. And next for the disk drive screws. There are 3 screws that go into the disk drive, 2 shown in the previous video, the 3rd here. Then you're going to drop that metal cover right back on, secure it. Then this little filter is going to slide right back here. Take the shell, drop it right on until it pops right into place. Now for the faceplate, which has electrical components that we must connect with everything else. You'll take this plug and with a pair of tweezers, secure it right into the port there. Once you're sure that that's secure, go ahead and snap the faceplate in. We're approaching the end, guys. I like to put a fresh battery in because why not avoid that headache later. Screw that in securely. And as shown, there are 3 screws that we must secure here before attaching the black faceplate again. Correction to my previous video, it is 4 screws under here before the faceplate. Once those are secure, put that back into place. And there are 1, 2, and 3 screws to secure here. Importantly, those exterior screws that hide under the rubber feet. And lastly, the 3 screws at the bottom. As I've mentioned before, make sure to label your screws because this was a fun little guessing game. Also, I believe some of those were those Y-shaped screws. I took a little bit of glue, put it at the bottom of those rubber feet, and put them back into place. There are 4 on that side plate of the Wii. We've made it to the very end. The absolute last step is reattaching those controller port and memory card covers. I made this video as a reference for myself, but I hope anyone else out there can enjoy it. Thank you.